Strikes. It's going to be a mini podcast series that I do. Here today I've got Matthew McFall. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Matt.
Matt McFall from Detroit, Michigan, 21 years old. A gamer. Play COD and Madden mainly. S&D superstar, S&D phenom, actually. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, so today me and Matt are going to be talking about a couple different things on the agenda. We're going to be talking about Modern Warfare, the CDL. We're also going to be discussing the Super Bowl, Little Peep, and a couple of other things that I've got planned. So first off, I just want to start off by talking about the Modern Warfare season and the CDL formats that have been changed. Matt, at the beginning of the season, we thought before anything was announced, the amateur scene was dead. There was going to be nothing going on, and now they've created Path to Pro. What are your thoughts on the way they have Path to Pro structured with tournaments at every home game?
I think it's a really good idea. Keep these amateurs in the scene. These up-and-coming players, as you've seen last year with like a BZ, anything could happen. Like, everyone's really good in the AM scene right now. So keep that scene alive, just like Dallas Empire with the picking up of like Shotzi and Illy.
Right.
Those guys are probably going to be disgusting, so I think it's important to keep that scene alive.
Right, same here. I think if they killed the AM scene, the scene would have been totally dead because we've got a lot of good talent like Crimsex, Clayster, but I don't mean to sound rude, but they're getting close to their 30s, and I'm sorry to tell you, but it's getting to the point where their prime time might be past. So I do think it's a good idea to keep these AM players in the scene so that the scene can grow. I think it's really good that they made the change to the format so that there's more tournaments. The next thing I kind of wanted to talk to you about, we remember the whole situation with Mutex, kind of had a mental breakdown on Twitter, got dropped, and that kind of brought me to the next question. Are subs important? You've got people like Censor, on Newark subliners. Is he ever going to be used? I mean, the other day we watched him get spawn trapped on shipment. So I just want your thoughts on, are subs really going to be important? They talk about making mid-series subs for Search and Destroy, but is that really going to be something that happens?
The only way I see subs like playing like a factor in like COD this year is if like a medical emergency happens, if someone's visa, like they can't get to where they need to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, you brought up the S&D point as well. I also can see that as a factor, is like rotating like players in for Search and Destroy. But at the same time, like I think that's an issue because I feel like the main roster, like the main starters, like should have their S&D kind of figured out.
Right.
But
yeah, because you've always got that solid 5 or solid 4 before, and everyone talks about chemistry. My concern is just that if you're, let's say someone has a bad game 2 and it goes to game 5 and you sub that out. Well, if, they just steamrolled them map 3 and 4, then I don't know how that's going to work game 5. If you're clicking map 3 and 4, why would you sub anyone out game 5?
Yeah, exactly. I don't see the point in that one.
Right. So that was the next topic. The next thing I want to talk about is something that a lot of people got on their minds, and it's the state of the developer team. They're out here catering to casual players, and I was thinking about this last night before I went to bed, and I want your thoughts on this. Their idea is that we're going to cater to casual players at the expense of the competitive players. But my thoughts on this is there's always been competitive players, and there's always been casual players who are trash. There's been pub stompers, and that's always worked. And, these teams pay $25 million to pay into this league, and the game is heavily, heavily catered to casual players. And just my thought was, you don't have to cater to the casual players. You can cater to the competitive players, and then the casual players can just adapt. But I don't think that it works the other way around. You and me, we play competitive in a sense, and I just wanted your thoughts on how you feel about the game in its current state, and how you feel about how the developers are acting.
I actually believe the players have too much control I think we should just let the devs do their thing. However, I do think we've shied away from like more like competitive play, and we're trying to like let casual play happen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like at the same time, like I think it's the wrong move because it's all about like cameraing and like angles and
Right.
all that nonsense.
Like
It's
snaking and stuff like that.
snaking, cameraing, and it's not good for the game. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to play.
Right.
Um, yeah.
So personally, what do you think out of Dom, Hardpoint, and Search and Destroy? What do you think is the most out of place and broken game mode in competitive right now?
Domination shouldn't be there. It should be CTF. Search and Destroy is obviously like one of the greatest game modes of all time. It's like a landmark for Call of Duty.
Right.
And same with like Hardpoint. But yeah, Domination has no business being in the rotation.
It absolutely doesn't. You know, we've got the double tap the left stick for the faster sprint. You've got dead silence. That's a whole nother topic to discuss, but I think the double tap for sprint and dead silence especially would make way for good plays in CTF. Personally, I want to see if this is going to be one of those mid-season changes where everybody's like, okay, domination sucks. We're not playing this anymore. Kind of like happened in Advanced Warfare. And my thoughts are the same. You know, we just need to get this figured out. You know, these people paid lots of money to be in the league, and I don't think it's right that we're trying to cater to people who got the game for Christmas. No offense, but it's just facts.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway into the show here. The next thing I wanted to ask you, and I have no personal opinion on this. I haven't kept up too much with the players. I know you and me are doing a fantasy league, but who do you think are your top 5 players in this game right now?
I think Octane's going to be number 1. Dominant AR the last 2-3 years on top of his game. I think Gunless is going to be another top 5 player. I think Simp's going to come back, I'll put him at number 3. Number 4, we're going to go Crim6 there.
Mm-hmm.
And number 5, we're just going to put Damon Barlow there because it's Damon.
He does
what he wants.
Rings.
He does what he wants when he wants. Going to get ring number 4 if there is a COD champs this year.
I can agree with that list. As the teams are right now, who do you have winning the first event?
I think Chicago should win it. Looking at that roster, like that's like the nastiest roster I've ever seen. It's like legit a super team.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna lock in on them. I mean, I think if not them, I'm gonna go Dallas just because Clay and Crim.
Dallas is dominant.
Maybe they know something we don't know about Shotzi and Illy.
Yeah.
But
I respect it. That's it for the Modern Warfare segment of the show. Right now, we're just going to kind of go through some small topics. First of all, I want your Super Bowl predictions. Playoffs are locked in. All 6 teams are in right now. Who do you have, first of all, winning the conference championships?
You have to show me the matchups.
We got Seattle. I'll just say my pick. I've got the 49ers and the Ravens battling out the Super Bowl. Ravens coming out on top. I think Lamar Jackson is just too good. We've got the Eagles, Seahawks, 49ers, Vikings, Green Bay, and there's one other team, AFC, I think is like Titans, Pats, Ravens. I'm not sure of the rest, but just your best teams this year. I guess 49ers, Seahawks, Ravens, and the Pats. Who do you have in Kansas City? Who do you have making it past the championship into the Super Bowl?
I got the Packers versus Patriots in the Super Bowl, and we're gonna go Tom Brady winning it again this year.
Yeah, no Aaron Rodgers, bad man. You don't think?
Nah, I mean I want the Packers to win it between those 2 teams, but I think Tom Brady gets another ring because it's Tom Brady. That's what he wants.
All right. You think if Tom Brady gets his 7th ring, does he go down as the untouchable greatest of all time?
I think he already is, but yeah, I'd also think he'd retire as well.
Yeah, 7 rings.
Yeah, there's literally no more point. There's no more point to play.
Yeah.
especially with this contract. I'm pretty sure that's like up or almost up.
All right, so hypothetical matchup: Ravens versus Seahawks. Lamar Jackson versus Russell Wilson. Who do you think comes out on top in that game?
It's a tough one. Probably gonna go. I think the Ravens could knock it off. I just don't see the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. It's
Yeah.
like I think there's a little like conspiracy in like all professional sports. Like I don't know. I think they'll try to make like a storyline of it. Try to like not let him win it because he's like a kind of not a rookie, but like new and up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think for ratings like they're gonna let him win it. I think what's good for ratings are like Packers Patriots.
Right.
So I think ratings would be extremely high. So
All right, I respect it. Couple more things I want to ask. Rest in peace, Little Peep. Give me your top 3 songs by Little Peep. My wife is going to be watching this, so I want your top 3 songs.
okay, we're gonna go number 1. Probably it's called "Stop the Car."
Okay.
It's a little less known of a song.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. I'm gonna go "The Way I See Things."
Okay.
And number 3, "White Tee" with him and Lil Tracy.
All right, I respect it. Last few things here. Any games other than COD you're going to be playing this year? And you did purchase a PC, right?
Hell yeah, I did.
Alright, what games do you think you'll be playing for the next however many months until the new COD comes out?
I literally just want to focus on CS:GO, to be completely honest. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
think
respect it.
I think I can get nasty at that game. Like,
Yeah.
kind of game it is.
Yeah, we can get a 5-man squad together and we'll be Gucci.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
last thing. This is the grim question for the whole podcast. Who is better, GT Limits or King Quicks?
Quicks. 100%.
Alright, I respect it. Thanks so much, Matt, for coming on the show. I'm going to wrap this up here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been about a 13-minute podcast. Appreciate you guys checking it out. I'm going to try to post these, as you can see on the screen, every Wednesday at 3:30. I do appreciate you guys watching out. Matt, any final words?
Check me out on YouTube. It's MDM_313. And
Yep.
then I believe my Twitter's already in the video as well, at McFall313.
Alright, shameless plug. Alright, guys. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Adios.